I made macaroni if you want some.
I'm sorry, what?
Well, I was starving and you took forever, so I wanted to make food.
Hey, what's up, guys? Aaron Warner here, AWO, bringing you Hawkeye episode 6 season finale split review. Yes, season finale. I don't know if there's gonna be a season 2, so that's why I put it as a season finale and not a series finale. And yes, guys, this is a split review. I know I'm late because it's almost been a week. This is Tuesday. It's almost been a week since Hawkeye ended. But as you know, if you've been listening, my mic broke. I originally was going to do this over the weekend, but my mic broke. And I just got my mic in yesterday. I had to do the Spider-Man stream. So I moved. Originally, I was going to do this tomorrow because I thought my mic was going to come in today. So I moved and I scheduled my Spider-Man stream for today and this tomorrow. But since my mic came in yesterday, I moved up my Spider-Man stream to tomorrow and move up this stream to today. So yes. I don't know why I did that again. Sorry. And yeah, guys. So yeah, thank you for joining me. Before I start the review, 7 p.m. Eastern time, I have a video that's gonna premiere talking about Batman. Okay, 7 p.m. Eastern time. So check it out. 7 p.m. I set up for 7 p.m. because I just set because of this stream. Only made it about two to 3 hours ago. So yeah, 7 p.m. Eastern time, and I'm gonna plug this at the end of the stream also. So yeah. So when you're here, like, share, subscribe, tell all your friends. About Hawkeye season 2, Hawkeye and stuff. So as you see in the thumbnail, of course, the thumbnail. Kingpin is in this episode. Now he's been used in this episode more than I originally thought, but yeah, Kingpin is in this episode as revealed in episode 5. Obviously. And so how we start off this episode, right? I really like. I thought the season finale was okay overall. There's some stuff I like, and there's some stuff I guess I didn't like, but we'll get to through all that stuff. So we kick off the episode with Eleanor Bishop, Kate's mother, meeting up with the Kingpin. She did everything she asked, but once her daughter got involved, she basically is out. She told her she's out. She's done. She's done with the Kingpin. She's done with the business with the Kingpin. Her husband owed money to the Kingpin, old stuff like that, and she had to and she's done with the Kingpin. She basically told her once her daughter got involved, she loved her daughter, and she was a shady businesswoman. She was a criminal, but she did love her daughter. And once her daughter got involved in this stuff, she's done with the Kingpin. And here's the thing. You're never done with the Kingpin. You can say you're done with the Kingpin. You're not done with the Kingpin. You're never done with the Kingpin. You're always going to be indebted to the Kingpin. You're always going to be in his control. There's two ways you're going to be done. There's one way you're going to be done to Kingpin. Either dead. Most likely dead. I think we can all agree there. And, and so, okay. Now, now that Kate Bishop's aware of her mother, aware of his mother, she still wants to protect her lover because she knows, because her and Clint figure out that that Kingpin is gonna set up assassination of her mother because once again, you can't be done. Kingpin, when you're done, the Kingpin says when you're done, and yeah. Hi Nate, how you been? I haven't seen you in a while. Good to see you. And so there's a Christmas party that Eleanor Bishop is set up. And that's where the hit is going to take place. And the person who's going to hit, take the hit is who's going to be the one to snipe Eleanor Bishop is, of course, Kazi. Aaron, hello. But before we get to that, you see Kate and Clint. They all prepare to make up all these arrows, all these different trick arrows that we saw in episode 3. Remember all the different trick acid arrow, electrical arrows, whatever, grappling kind of arrows, all these different kind of trick arrows that we got to see in episode 3. But here in this episode, there's more of them because it's going to be an all battle, not with Kazi, but with the rest of the Traction Mafia and Elena Belova and a Kingpin, right? We all know. So they're preparing, and with the help of the live action role play, the LARP people, you know, that guy and her and the other people involved in the LARP. They work with Clint and Kate to set up a plan how they're going to work this plan of theirs, saving Kate Bishop's mother from assassination attempt by the Kingpin. We also see a scene where the Kingpin, Wilson Fisk, was with Kazi and Echo, and trying to what he was doing to Echo was basically saying that he loves her and stuff like that. And you could tell on her face she doesn't believe him for a second, and Kingpin could sense that, and Kingpin tells Kazi to keep an eye on her, watch her, and we have to make sure stuff like that, and make sure this assassination attempt goes according to plan. And then, so we get to the party, hosted by Kate Bishop's mother, and you see Kate Bishop and Clint walk in, and Clint starts to kind of teach Kate Bishop's on who to make sure is suspicious or not, like keep a lookout for suspicious activity. And you see certain people, the coat handler, some of the valets, are all people that from the LARP, the live action role play, you know, the plan, all that. They were there to help out Clint and Kate, so they had a plan. Make sure to share, like, and subscribe, guys. And guess what? And then you see Elena, Florence Pugh's character, show up wearing a green jacket. You know what she's there for? She's there to kill Clint, obviously. That's what her arc is. And get me to 10 likes. 10 likes, that's all I'm asking for. Oh, I got something from Max. Let me check. Okay. I'm sorry. I just got something. And an article from something he made a YouTube video, and the source is from Geekosity, which I'm gonna be honest with you. To me, Geekosity is not a legit source of material information, but I'm gonna get to that later. That's different. I'm not gonna talk about that here. And yeah, tell me who it is, Josh. If you're still there, tell me. Okay. So Elena comes with a green jacket, and under her suit, she has her her outfit. She's the costume she's wearing for Hawkeye. She's here to assassinate, obviously, Clint. Obviously. So the Traction Mafia is all set up, and we see that by the window, you see one the employees, with the tray and drinks, with champagne or whatever, probably champagne, and you see a red little dot on the glass, and Clint already knows. Oh, this is a target. This is a target. When you have a sniper, you could target someone. You could see it in the red dot. So he saw the red dot on the glass, and he knew he was target. That was a target. So he pushed the guy out of the way, and the target kind of missed it. And the assassination was on Kate Bishop's mother. Right? And then Clint has to go to the other side of that building where the assassin was, and the assassin's Kazi, the Traction Mafia. So Clint has to go to the other side, but what she does, and Kate Bishop tracks down Elena, and they go in the elevator, and it's a pretty funny scene. I don't know if I could share it. I don't know. I don't know if I could get in trouble for this, but I mean, I really do like. Okay. Just a minute. Okay? Just a minute. We'll go first. I really do like this. The slap. And I may get in trouble, I may get a copyright, but I don't care. Here we go. Share. Kate slaps Elena. I really do like this. I don't know. I really do like this. I'll make it bigger for you guys. Here we go.
So I know you're chummy with my mom, but I gotta say, I didn't think you'd make the cut for the Christmas party.
You see Kate here, and Elena with the elevator. What Elena's
I'm not here to ruin anything. I'm just going to kill Barton, have some appetizers, and then we'll go.
Well, I hope you enjoy.
I really do like this.
It looks like you already lost him.
He's in the elevator.
Well, yeah. What, out of 65 floors, you think you're just gonna magically guess which one he's on?
12th floor.
Damn it.
Enjoy the party. No,
They
Kate,
pumped each other.
Stay.
This is funny. Like, she pushes her out, and she gets in.
Ah.
And you see okay, this is Clint going after assassin. Kazi where the Traction Mafia is. And this is where Kate tries to push all the buttons. It's like, nope. Tries to. tries again, and she's like, nope, nope, and twists her arm. It's like, nope. And this is what happens. She tries again, throws her on the ground, and she slaps her. This is it. She slaps. You
What
slapped
was
me.
that? I don't know.
I don't know. She's like, I don't know what to do. And then yeah, and she presses all the
What is
buttons.
happening?
Yeah, she pulls off the jacket and then presses all the buttons. And that's the Kate Bishop costume.
Did you plan that?
Yes. No.
And that kind of distracted
No,
Elena,
no.
and then that makes her press all
Come
the
on, that
buttons.
is so annoying.
And she has to walk out. Take off the jacket. She has to walk out. And now they walk out
Hey
together.
guys, see
and
now this is one of the most fun.
Get rid of this guy. And that's pretty funny. They start fighting, and you see the scene where they, as they're fighting, they're going through each looks like each office, and people working in a cubicle or whatever. I guess they're working on Christmas. Some people, and it's pretty fun. Nina manages to get away. It's like, oh, that hurts. I think Nina manages to get away. So Hawkeye manages to take down Kazi, and attracts Mafia. But they don't die, no. And Clint and Kate tell all the LARPers to help people get out of the building. To tell them, help them get out of the building because of what, of course, was happening. And yeah. And then this is what happens. Clint once escapes in that building, and yeah, a lot of people have problem with that scene. But the Rockefeller tree was there, right? You know, on Christmas, you have the Rockefeller Christmas tree, the huge Rockefeller Christmas tree. And yeah, so he jumped on and he got stuck. Because there's a lot, like, I know a lot of people were complaining, oh, can you just climb down and stuff like that? And I'm like, you see how the stuff on that tree is? You see how much stuff is on that tree? It would be hard for him to climb down. And there was an owl there. It was pretty funny. There was an owl there, and that owl kind of had a bowl later on. It's pretty funny. A little bit later on. Then and Clint's like, help here, Kate. So Kate fired a couple of acid arrows at the tree's trunk, and that's when the tree fell over. So Clint is free, and they landed on the skating rink ice. I guess where Rockefeller is, you could skate there, right? If you're in New York, if you're in New York, where Rockefeller is, there's a skating rink there, and he fell on the skating rink. And Kate went to join him. Join him? Or her. Kate went to join him. Sorry, yeah, join him. Like that. And then this is where things get crazy. All the tracksuit mafia, henchmen, whatever, members start surrounding start coming at both Hawkeyes, Kate Bishop and Clint. And of course, they can't fight them. They can't fight them all off physical combat. Otherwise, they get tired because they keep coming and coming. They'll get physically tired. So they had to use arrows, trick shots. They had to use electrical arrows. What other arrows were there? Grappling arrows. All the other arrows they used from the episode 3, and it was taking them out easily. It was taking them out. There was what other arrows? Not acid arrows. Exploding arrows, but didn't kill anybody. And after this, we're going to talk about the future of Kate Bishop, what I think might happen with Kate Bishop, okay? Where we might see her next. So, and then he got that very funny scene. You got that very funny scene where those two Russian guys, you know, the comedian Russian guys, the one who girlfriend in Imagine Dragons and etc. And the other guy, they come in the truck, they shot an arrow, it was a shrinking arrow, so they're in the truck and they shrunk with the truck. And all of a sudden you see an owl, you see the owl from the tree, pick him up with his feet and fly off with them. Now, what happens? Does that wear off? Does that wear off, the shrinking? Does it wear off and they go back to normal size? I don't know. I think it does, right? I think it does go back to normal size. And so once they took down the Traction Mafia, they had to go their separate ways. Elena comes in to attack Clint, assassinate Clint, obviously, and KBS had to go save his mother from Kingpin. And now we got Echo's in an apartment. Looks at his picture with her, Kazi, and stuff. It looks like Echo and Kazi had a relationship, and they actually cared for each other. They're like a boyfriend girlfriend, so they cared for each other. I think she cares for him, and he cares for her. So they definitely had a relationship. And she goes finds Kazi, and Echo's like tries to talk with Kazi, reason with Kazi to get out of this life, and he's like, "There's no escaping this life," stuff like that, and stuff like that. You can tell they still love each other. And Echo doesn't want to kill him. He tries to convince her to leave this life, leave working for Kingpin. Unfortunately, Kazi couldn't accept it, and unfortunately, sadly, Echo did stab him, and yeah, he pretty much is dead. So Kazi's pretty much dead. That's pretty funny. And then so we got Clint and then Clint and Elena fighting, and we got so Kate Bishop's mother was in the car, and the driver, I guess the limo, whatever, was dead. Was dead. So it was, and then we see Kingpin grab the door, and this I really do like this. I don't know. I really do like. I just like this. In a Hawaiian shirt and a hat like that. I really do like this. Grab the door and just whip it off the car, the limo, and she was here to kill Kate, Eleanor for going against him. But Kate showed up. He's like, get away from my mom. He shot an arrow at him, and just like basically bounced off him. And he's like, what the hell? She's like, what the hell? And then you got Elena and Clint fighting. And Clint was holding back because he knew that might be the only way, the reason for her to get her emotional. And he was telling her what happened. Because if I even told you, you wouldn't believe me. Because, of course, from the Endgame. You know what happens to the Black Widow in Endgame. And Clint knew about Elena. You could tell Clint knew about Elena. Obviously, his time with Natasha, Black Widow, since they're best friends, they're more than friends. They're not girlfriend boyfriend obviously, but they're like brother and sister, and they probably told each other everything. And he knew about the family that Elena had. He knew about Natasha had Elena, the Red Guardian, and Melina. He obviously knew. And she wanted to kill him. She wasn't having, and she could tell the way her because Selena sees Natasha as a big sister, someone she really loved. The only person she loved the most, the one person she loved the most in the world, it's gone, taken away from her. And yeah, Natasha did help save the world, bring everybody back. And Clint started to whistle something that Natasha did with Elena when they were younger. They had a whistle. There were a certain tune to whistle, like a whistle. Whistle. She started to whistle, but there was a certain kind of tune to the whistling. And it's the same tune that Elena heard from Natasha that Clint started to use, and that's what got her to. That's what got her to calm down a bit. And Clint's like, Clint's like, I loved her too. And I think that's when Elena realizes it's not Clint's fault, and that her rage, her grieving with Natasha's death, her rage was misplaced, and saw how Natasha's death heavily affected Clint, because they were foreshadowing that all throughout the series, with the play, with the PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorders, all that. They're all playing that through the whole movie, and that was all foreshadowing. Elena's arrival in the show. And I think you all know that. And so that meant, and then Elena decided to spare Clint, and she went away. And we'll probably see Elena somehow in the future. We know that. We'll get to that. And then we see Kate. I remember Kate and Kingpin. Remember the arrow did bounce off Kingpin, and yeah. And I gotta get this picture out of the way. My bad, guys. My bad. And then all of a sudden, Kingpin, boom! Kingpin gets crushed, gets hit by a car, and goes flying into a store, breaks the window, flying into the store. And obviously that doesn't, and you know Kingpin, that won't stop Kingpin. That won't stop Kingpin. Kate Bishop goes in there, tries everything to take down Kingpin. Kingpin was not having. He was manhandling Kate Bishop. There was nothing like physically can do to him. She tried everything. You can't no. There was nothing she could do. That physically or whatever. But luckily, she had a certain kind of arrow, and when Kingpin was standing, she had a certain kind of arrow. She shot and got and shot. It was electric. I think it was electric kind of arrow. I forget what it's called. What was the arrow that she used? I know the. Trick shot arrow, yeah, it was a trick shot arrow. Let's see what it was. Putty arrow, explosive arrow, plunge arrow was not that, but no. Acid arrow, no. Smoke bomb arrow, yeah, they used that. Prime arrow, that's the one that, yeah. USB arrow, grapple arrow, zipline arrow, sonic arrow wasn't that. Electronic field arrow, that, yeah, they used that in that episode. Flash bomb arrow, yeah. Needle spinning arrow, that, yep. Freeze arrow wasn't that. Rocket drone arrow. It wasn't that. Electrical rope arrow wasn't that. Airbag arrow, no. That was pretty fun. Tranquilizer arrow, no. Pepper spray arrow, no. Shrinking prime arrow, no. Too dangerous arrow, yeah, okay. Too dangerous arrow, yeah, it was a toy store. It was more dangerous explosive arrow that's shouldn't be used. And Clint said it's too far for Kate to use, but she had to kind of use it on Kingpin because he's Kingpin's a different animal. I mean, like Kingpin's a different animal. Yeah, he's human, but he's like no ordinary human. And so she defeated Kingpin, and Kingpin is not dead. We all know that. Lena's off, and Kazi is dead. Echo kills Kazi. Didn't want to, obviously. Then we see Kate confront her mother. And her mother tries to explain everything to Kate. Kate still loves her mother. Of course, she's not happy. She's just very disappointed with her mother. But Kate, you can tell Kate still loves her mother. Otherwise, yeah. And Kate's mother still loves her. So she gets arrested. And Jack, the Jack Duquesne, who's could be the father, the stepfather to Kate, was basically nothing. He was set up by Eleanor. He was framed by Eleanor. He was his fiance. Was basically nothing like his comics. Not even useful in his comics. He was just there to help to take down the Traction Mafia with the sword. And a lot of people suggested him again involved in live action. He was just there as basically nothing. I think a lot of people were disappointed that Jack Duquesne was kind of there for comedy relief, basically. Kind of there for really nothing. He was really nothing there. He was nothing like the character in any of the comics. I think he's a one-off. I don't expect to see him back in the MCU stuff. Yeah, he's a good swordsman. And that Rolex watch, it belongs to Clint, obviously. There's a reason why. And now that Kate's mother is arrested, going to prison, going to get charged, and Elena's gone. We see that when the police and FBI, whatever, arrive at the scene where the toy store where the fight took about, Kingpin's body is not there. We've seen Kingpin go in an alleyway, badly hurt, badly injured, confronts Echo, and the scene goes to the alleyway. You don't see them anymore. It turns away, and you hear a shot. A lot of people thought the Kingpin's done. He's dead, and people are going crazy on Twitter. Are you fucking kidding me? Sorry, I'm just. I'm sorry, I was just reading something. No, something that pissed me off, man. Sorry about this. So yeah, so Echo here, you see here, with the gun. He knows this. He knows he's done for. He assumes he knew he thought he was gonna die. But Echo does not kill him. This is from a comic book. He shoots him in the eye. He's blinded. Literally eye for an eye. Eye for an eye. And I'll get to end the show. Then we see Clint take Kate to his home, his farm. His wife, he comes back for Christmas, and there's 3 kids, and they take her in, welcome her in because she doesn't have a mother, and so she doesn't have anybody to spend Christmas with. So obviously they take him. Sorry about that. The stupid fucking internet. Yeah, so they take her in because obviously she doesn't have anybody to spend Christmas with. And then you see Clint give the watch back to his wife, Agent 19, Mockingbird. So Laura Barton, Linda Carlini's character was part of Shield, and she was a spy. Now, a lot of people are sort of like, wait, what about Bobby Morris from Agents of Shield? Now, Agents of Shield was a big canon to the MCU, but they kind of stray away from that stuff. Bobby Morris could be the second Mockingbird because Laura was introduced in Age of Ultron. And Mockingbird, Bobby Morris, played by Adrian Palicki's character, was introduced in the second season of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., which is, I think, was 14 to 15, if I'm correct. When did Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Season 2 happen? Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. 2 happened in 2015, Season 2. Okay, wait, no. Let me see what year it started. Season 2. Okay, season 2014. Yeah, so she could be retired for a long time. So the timeline kind of matches a bit. So she could have been retired for some time. And we don't know how old Hawkeye is. So she could have been retired from some time. And Bobby Morris could have taken up the title of Mockingbird. Or something like that. Okay? I'm just explaining here. And then Kate and Clint are outside. Clint has a barbecue, lights it, and has the Ronin costume on the barbecue and lights it on fire. Ending Ronin is basically dead now. Ronin's a thing of the past. He's dead, and basically that's when the show ends. And before the show ends, she starts coming up with names for her identity, for her character, her hero vigilante name. They're all pretty bad, and that's when the show ends. And we get an end credit scene of the play from the first episode that Clint and his kids went to. It's very bad. I was disappointed with that. But that's the end of episode. That's the end of the season. It was a solid season. I don't know if it's gonna be a season 2 or if there's a series of finale. There was no confirmation like that. Like Loki confirmed a season 2, but there was no confirmation on that. I think we might see Clint back in some form, but we're definitely gonna see Kate Bishop back, Haley Steinfeld's character back. We're gonna definitely see Florence Pugh, Elena back. We know Echo's coming back because she's having her whole series. That's 100% confirmed. Kingpin, we know it's gonna. We know it's not confirmed. We know he's confirmed in the MCU, but we know he's gonna come back. Based on this, we know he's gonna come back. Maybe in the Echo series. Maybe they do a Daredevil punch. I think Daredevil will be better off as a movie and have movie instead of a series. Echo could be a series, and they could build up from there to a Daredevil movie. So we're definitely gonna have Kingpin back. They're not just gonna have him come back and kill him off like in the kill him off like people thought they did in this series. They're not gonna have that. They're not gonna bring him back just to kill him off like that. No. There's no no. That's not going to happen. Kate, I do think if they do a Young Avengers, I do think Kate might end up in the Young Avengers, with possibly Miss Marvel, maybe Tom Holland's Spider-Man, if the MCU wants him in it. If they negotiate Sony, Miss Marvel, Riri Williams, other younger characters. Elena, the White Widow. I think that's a very possibility. I don't think they're gonna do this because it might be like I don't think they'll do this, but it'd be pretty funny. Kate Bishop and Elena Belova having their own show, a Disney Plus show together. Those two. Because I really love the chemistry between those two, the banter, the fun they have with each other. I really love it. I mean, the way Florence Pugh plays Elena, the way Elena acts. I mean, like, I really do. I think, I don't know. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. We're not going to see it happen, but I really love to see Kate Bishop and Elena interact with each other again. In whether it's another show or movie. I love this because I really do like the chemistry, the banter, and you could tell while they fight, you could tell they'll probably become friends and allies with each other. I really do like that. I think that's a possibility. I mean, they're gonna be in some form of a movie or Disney Plus show together. I mean, most likely a movie. I think Kate Bishop end up in a movie because they haven't really confirmed. Maybe the reason they haven't confirmed for season 2 is because their next plan with Kate Bishop is a movie. Where Loki is, if you notice, okay, WandaVision, no season 2 because Wanda's gonna be in the next Doctor Strange movie. Captain Falcon Winter Soldier, no season 2 because that's gonna be Captain America 4. We get to the third Disney Plus show, Loki. They confirm a season 2. And the only thing from Loki that's going to be effective in MCU is really the multiverse, Kang the Conqueror. What If doesn't count. Hawkeye, no season 2, no confirmation. So it looks like I'm theorizing here that it looks like Kate Bishop is going to end up in a movie. That's why they haven't announced a season 2. Not like WandaVision and Captain Falcon Winter Soldier. I don't know what their plans are. I mean, like MCU, Kevin Feige, Disney. They have their plans for the future MCU projects. We all know that they're probably like they know what they plan. They have planned for 5 years down the road. They have from the introduction of the first Infinity Stone, from the first Captain America, whatever. They knew Thanos was going to be their end game. The Thanos, they knew that. From Avengers 2012, they knew from then that they had plans for them taking down Thanos. So, yeah, we know it's going to happen. Maybe Kate Bishop and I'm not going to say this. I'm not going to be like this. I'm not going to say this. I'm just going to say this. I have no sources, nothing to back this up. If they're doing Tom Holland Spider-Man, maybe Kate Bishop will make a small cameo in that. I know people are going to be upset with that, but maybe because it could lead to the Young Avengers. Because Tom Holland Spider-Man is still young enough to be Young Avengers, but he can take more of a leadership role because he's more of a veteran, right? Kate Bishop is older, but Tom Holland Spider-Man has been doing crime fighting a lot longer than her, so he can take more of a leadership role. I don't know. And so yeah, I don't know, like, but I guess Kate Bishop, we're not done seeing Kate Bishop. We're not done seeing Elena Belova. We're not done seeing Echo. We're not done seeing Kingpin. And I'm gonna say this: we're not done seeing Clint Barton, but don't expect a major arc for Clint Barton. Expect him to have smaller roles in the future, maybe. I don't know. I don't know if Jeremy Renner's done, but that's what I expect. Okay. So I'm gonna end it here, guys. Good show. Let's look up for 2022. I'm just gonna update you what we expect for 2022. Only Disney Plus shows: Moon Knight, She-Hulk, and Miss Marvel. Apparently, Moon Knight might be first, then She-Hulk and Miss Marvel. Okay. And tomorrow, Book of Fett debuts on Disney Plus. We're gonna be going over that. That's gonna be my new thing. We're gonna review every Saturday or Sunday, like I did for this. I know this episode is on about a week, almost a week later. because as I explained in the beginning of this video, my mic broke, and I got and I was expecting this mic that I got to come in today, but I got it yesterday. That's why I moved my Spider-Man video up from today to yesterday, and I moved this video from I was scheduled for tomorrow, move it up to today, even though they were supposed to be, even though I was supposed to do them like last week. Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna plug some stuff. Okay, I got a premiere at 7 p.m. on Batman. Yes, I'm ready for the Book of Fett. Thank you. 7 p.m. Spider-Man. Not Spider-Man, Batman. I'm in the works. I'm thinking of a stream for Thursday. I'm making a video tomorrow, but it's gonna be. I'm good, Daniel. I'm sorry you come at the end, but I'm good. I'm sorry if you came at the end, but I'm sorry. I'm good, thank you. How are you? The book of so I'm making a video tomorrow. Something that's kind of not my thing, but I felt like I had to talk about this because how stupid this video. Mac, my good friend Mad Max, made a video last night. It was actually a live stream for a solo stream he did for about 25 minutes. It was so funny. Go check it out, guys. Go check out Max's channel. Plugging his channel. And and Thursday I plan to do a live stream. It's okay, man. I got it here. It's okay. And Thursday I'm gonna have a stream. I think I'm gonna talk about Batman. I know I'm doing a video today, but I'm gonna talk more in depth about Batman going forward on Thursday. I'm gonna talk about the Keaton stuff more on Thursday. Patterson, and what I like to see the future of the Patterson Batman verse. I know it's early, but what I would like to see about it. And go over that trailer maybe. I probably could get if I don't per sound, I know you kind of need sound for that trailer, Bat and the Cat trailer, because the dialogue in that trailer is what everybody's talking about, like yeah, but so on Thursday I'm gonna set up a stream talking about Batman in the future of Batman for Warner Brothers. More into the Patterson's, the Reeves Batman. Because as you know, yes, the trailer was fire, yes. As you know, the Batman, Reeves wants 3 films, and they're already has been greenlit for 2 series, the GCPD, and Colin Farrell's Penguin, and yes, Colin Farrell will be a Penguin in his own series. And I expect more spin-offs happening. Okay? And we're going to go more detailed. And I'm going to talk about what villains I like to see. And villains I like to see too. In the future, if they plan to go down that road for more. Like what villains I want to see. So, thank you for liking. So yeah, like, share, subscribe, comment below. Yes, 7 p.m. Eastern time. A video will be talking about Batman. It's about 10 minutes long, maybe a little bit longer. I'm not sure, but yeah, it's gonna be talking about Batman. And then tomorrow I'm making a video about something. It's related to Batman, but it's related to something. It's I have to get off my chest because of the person who made a video. It's still stupid. But the Batman trailer. If you saw Max's channel last night, you know what I'm talking about. And yeah, Thursday I'm gonna talk more about Batman in a stream. And if there's any, and I may make a video. Yes, 7 p.m. Eastern. Yes, so 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific. Yes. And I may make a video on the Ghost Rider stuff of Norman Reedus' Ghost Rider, because it looks like he is gonna be Ghost Rider. And I may make a video on that. And I'm gonna do something with the Ghost Rider video. I'm gonna piss a lot of people off. I'm gonna tell you, I hate people. I'm one of those people that are annoyed by this constant gag of Manifesto and it being in everything. But I'm gonna just say this: Manifesto will be in the MCU. You heard it from me first. MCU, but you heard it from me. MCU. I did not say which movie or Disney Plus show. I just said MCU. Ghost Rider just makes me believe it more that he'll end up in the MCU. That's all. And when Manifesto has been cast and confirmed, you could come back to me and say, yeah, Aaron or the AWO was right. And he could say all the scoopers that said Manifesto confirm and played by this guy. You can, you know, all you could do is tell them that I'm the one who said it. Exactly. Look, I'm gonna be honest. I think he'll end up. I think he'll end up. But yeah, so like, share, subscribe below. See you at 7 p.m. tonight. I'll make a video tomorrow. No stream. And stream Thursday. I have to set it up. I don't know what time. Maybe around the same time. But yeah, and I may make a Ghost Rider video for Thursday also. So yeah, before I go, here we go. Before I go.
Too sweet! Sweet! Too sweet! Too sweet!
Thank you. Yeah, so like, share, subscribe below. Thank you for coming on. So with that, AWO, the Aaron Water is out. Take care, everybody. See you tonight. Or well, I'll be seeing you in my premiere. So